Morgan Debaun, Blavity revealed. One of the main questions that you ask yourself about Blavity and Morgan Debaun is, how is she making her money? How does she make her money? Always very important to follow the money. You go back and look at Blavity, you gotta give her credit. She comes up with a story that she was in college and in the lunchroom. She would gather at the lunch tables in a group of black people, black students, and they would have long, long discussions on life and business. And she began to call this event Black Gravity. And from that event that she began to call Black Gravity, she would go on with two other male colleagues to create Blavity. Now, what was Blavity? What is Blavity? Blavity is not a new concept for black people that want to make money with black people, or black people that want to make money off of black people. And so the idea behind the Debaun audio of Blavity is for you to make your own decision. No acquisitions, no allegations, just information, facts, and data. Blavity Untold. So when you look at Debaun and you look at what she wanted to create, she looked at the market. When you listen to her, you see she studied the market. And she said, hey, we have a kind of a majority market share with millennial black people. And what did she decide to do? She began to, from her website, Blavity, she began to group black people in different genres of music, food, entertainment, politics, and travel. This is fact. So what Debaun does is she makes a very, very familiar move, what she'll call a pivot. So once she begins to draw monies to create Blavity from, hedge funds, people that wanted to invest, what she's going to tell you in an interview, what she's going to tell you if you ask her while the camera's rolling, is what her vision is, what her co-founder's vision is to, lend information in the travel industry to young black millennials. Clearly, she's going to push the narrative that she has the inside game on the black millennials in travel, music, politics, entertainment, and and more. So how did she get her money to try to create these particular divided genres and then group black people together? She sold that idea to people that wanted to invest. And as she got the money, she began to create these different divisions within Blavity. Now, what she's not telling you is that for each group of black people that she's grouped together, she doesn't ever want to tell you how much she got on the corporate side for that access. See, what Debaun does is after she groups black men and black women together in different genres, she goes to corporate and says, hey, corporate travel, cut me my check. She goes to, hey, corporate music, look what I have. Look how many black millennials I have. Cut me my check. Cut me and my two co-founders a check, right? You know she's doing that. That's a fact. She's admitted to that. Debaun has admitted to that. So then she goes to, get out the vote money. Okay, y'all cut me a check because I got this big group of black millennials. Y'all need to cut me a get out the vote check. Let's say they wanted to cut her a get out the vote check. Some of y'all may not be aware it was called GOTV money. It's called get out the vote money. When she does her interviews, I'm talking about Debaun with Blavity, does she ever talk about the money side? Does she ever talk about where the money resides? No. Does she ever talk about, will she ever talk about how she collecting checks off of grouping black people together? No, she doesn't. You know where you getting that from? You getting that from me, the real Mike Wilson. Because I can't do nothing but keep it real with you. I can't do nothing but tell you the truth. So all of this about Debaun and Blavity to say this. If she really wanted to keep it real, what she should have done was get ahead of me years later, and she should have been bringing this to the forefront in all of her interviews. She should have been like, hey, I didn't just want to have a shared vision. I wanted to break some bread. I wanted to make some money. You think in any of these interviews that Debaun has ever done with Blavity, do you think she'd ever come out and been like, oh yeah, I made $1 million off of the black people that I have in my political circle. Oh, I made $2 million off of black people in my music circle. See, here go the deal on Debaun, and here go the deal on the real Mike Wilson. If you going to make money off of grouping black people together, you supposed to share that money with the very black people you made the money off of. Debaun not doing that. Blavity not doing that. You see, Blavity want to group black people together and make money off of them and not give no grants to black